Yo, give me 10 minutes of your time and I will 10x your trading profits. In this video, I want to talk about how you can become a better trader, how you can make more money, and what you have to do in order to get to that spot in your trading that you want to be at. You may think that I'm going to be talking about a shiny strategy that can make you your first 10K. You might be thinking about how I'm going to talk about risk management or something like that. No, this is nothing technical. In today's video, I want to talk about how you can become the best version of yourself in order to actually make profits, right? Trading is all psychological. Yes, there's a decent amount of technicals in it, right? You need a good strategy. You need to know numbers. You need to understand risk management, understand all of those key points. But the biggest reason 99% of traders fail is because of themselves, not because of their college or their job that they're working or their strategy. Most of the time, it is because of themselves. They disobey their rules. They don't tell themselves the truth and stick to the truth. They lie to themselves and have terrible psychology. So like I said, give me 10 minutes of your time today and I will 10x your trading profits. Make sure you're writing all of these key points down. Make sure you're actually understanding what I'm saying, because a lot of traders will understand the psychology, right? You'll watch 10 more YouTube videos like this video. How can I get a better psychology? How can I build my discipline? I'm telling you, watching YouTube videos like this every single day isn't going to really help you. It's going to motivate you. A video like this isn't going to make you disciplined. What's going to make you disciplined is you, right? Now, I'm making this video to reassure you that sticking to your trading plan and building truth within your trading is how you're going to become profitable. You across the screen, you watching this video, you're probably not able to profit in trading or consistently profit because you don't tell yourself the truth, right? You wake up every single day, you tell yourself, I'm gonna stick to the plan, I'm gonna stick to my rules, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, I'm not gonna overtrade, I'm not gonna revenge trade, I'm gonna be smart today. And then you do the exact opposite. You might end up over trading, you might size up too much because you wanna pass your account, you wanna do whatever you gotta do, and you're doing the wrong thing. And that's exactly why you go, you think you're doing good, and then you get set back. And then you go, and then you get set back. And you see how it's just a repetitive cycle of you just doing the same exact thing every single day. So in order to actually 10x your profits, become a profitable trader, build truth within yourself. A lot of people do not talk about that. All they talk about is a shiny strategy and stuff like that. Realistically, yes, a strategy and a risk management plan is 100% what you have to do in order to be profitable, but psychology plays a 80 to 90% role within your trading. So if you can't be the best person you can be and build discipline up, you're not going to be able to become a profitable trader. Now, you might be wondering, how can I actually build the discipline? Why do I keep going against my rules? And how can I actually change that? Well, realistically, the only way that you're going to change that is by changing, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So how are you going to expect yourself to change and be disciplined if you don't change as a person? So maybe you need to change your habits every day, change your routine, change your mindset. Ask yourself, what are your inputs every single day? Are you waking up and are you getting after it right away? Are you waking up laying down with a negative attitude, scrolling on TikTok? Are you building bad habits of eating in the diet and your diet? Are you building bad habits of watching movies, going out? You know what I mean? Look at your outside life. Your outside life has a lot to do with your inside trading, right? Now, a lot of people don't understand that. They don't think that. They think that all they need is a strategy or some bullshit to make money. No, you don't just need a strategy. There's a lot more than just a strategy in trading. And that's exactly why people can't actually make it in trading. And that's why they say 99% of traders fail. You want to know why they fail? Because there's a lot more and they want to get the easy way out, right? Most people just want to buy a funded account or start a $500 account challenge and think they're going to flip it right away. No, you're going to have to lose in order to win. You're going to have to learn in order to win. And in trading, you have to lose in order to actually win. That's just how it is. Now, 99% of people don't want to accept that. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to go through trial and error. They want things the easy way. And when you want things the easy way, you'll do things in order to try to get it easy. But realistically, is that the best way? Absolutely not. That's why when people try to take shortcuts in life and they try to go around the hard stuff, they don't end up making it to the end goal because they try to skip the learning phase. They try to skip the phase that actually is the most important of getting experience, getting data with your strategy, understanding what works and what doesn't work. People try to skip that because it doesn't take a month, 2 months. Maybe it might not even take a year. It takes years to become profitable. And that's the thing people will not tell anybody. You know what I mean? They're not going to tell you that it takes years. People are going to try to get it in a couple months. They don't want to wait years. They want it now, because if they don't get it now, they think that they're doing something wrong. I feel like a lot of you traders think, since you're failing right now, you think that like it's wrong. This is just the start, guys. When you are losing, when you're failing, when you're having a hard time, this is what builds you as a trader in the future. Every profitable trader, you have to realize this, every profitable trader was in the spot that you're at right now. He was struggling. He was determined but not making profits, and he was in the spot where he didn't know if it was going to work. How do you think he got from that spot to the winning spot? By continuing to grind, by getting experience, getting data, and fixing his mindset. His mindset was everything. The person that ended up becoming profitable, let's put myself in an example. I became profitable because I stuck to the plan, right? I never gave up on myself. I always grinded no matter what. I didn't care about anybody's opinions. I stayed to the truth. I stuck to the truth. I did what I was supposed to do, not what I was not supposed to do. When I was first starting and when I was losing money, I remember I was making no money because of my choices and because of my decisions and my actions and my habits. So listen, bro, you across the screen, you watching this, if you're determined, you will fix your trading. You will fix your mindset. You will fix your habits. Remember, all of those things incorporate, they go into your trading, bro. You don't think that, but the habits that you have in your outside life 100% go into your trading. Fix your habits. Habits are everything, and habits are something that you're going to do on a daily basis every single day. And don't you think if you do something every single day and grind it out with no questions asked, you'll get somewhere, don't you think? If you play basketball every single day for 2 years straight, you'll be pretty good, I think, right? So my point is if you can stick to the plan, if you can stick to your stop loss, if you can stop revenge trading, if you can stop over trading, if you can stop full porting and sizing up, if you can stop being impatient and just have a little bit of patience, you see all of these things are hitting you right in the dome piece. You know why? Because you make all of those mistakes that I just named. And that is what's holding you back. Like I said, it might not be the strategy. It might not be the risk management. Maybe it is. You have a lot to work on. My point is that it all starts in the mind. Your thoughts lead to actions. Actions lead to habits. Your habits lead to your lifestyle. So you need to first remember, everything starts up here. Start going into your day with positivity and with action. Start going into the trading day at 9:30 a.m. every single morning with positivity, with action, and with the truth. The reason you make no money is because you do not tell yourself the truth. You lie to yourself, you manipulate yourself, and you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then you disobey your rules and you don't do it. And it's a repetitive process. Once you get out of that little bubble that you're in, and once you actually start doing what you're supposed to do, and once you start being in this trading journey for the process part of things instead of, wow, when am I going to make money, bro? When am I going to become profitable? I need to see some progress, right? That's why most people fail, because they're so progress driven. You need to be purpose driven. Have a purpose on why you're trading. Don't you want to do it for your family? Don't you want to do it for your future self? Don't you want to work for yourself for the rest of your life? That is what's going to make you money. That is what's going to make you money. Not by figuring out how you can become profitable the quickest. Because what comes quick doesn't last long. But what takes long lasts forever. It's that simple. So if it takes long, it's not going to come quick. But it lasts forever, bro. But what comes quick doesn't last long, bro. It's that simple. So if you think if you're just going to try to go after something every single day, you don't think you're going to win in the long term? I think you're 100% going to win in the long term. It's all about how determined are you, and are you purpose driven, and are you enjoying the process instead of worrying about how long it's going to take you. When you're so focused on, damn, how long is it going to take me, bro? When am I going to get there? I need to make it. You're never going to make it. But if you focus on your daily inputs every day, telling yourself the truth, and telling yourself you're going to do something and actually sticking to it, that is how you will become profitable. It is that simple. So I want to give you guys a prayer really quick before I end this video, because like I said, this 10 minutes will 10x your trading profits if you actually listened. So God, thank you for protecting me. Thank you for protecting everybody watching this video. Thank you for guiding us on this journey of trading. Thank you for being by our side while we have these bad thoughts, while we have these doubts in our life. And thank you for being by our side, giving us a roof, giving us food, and giving us peace and protection every day. God, keep driving us to be a better person. Keep giving us wisdom every day, and keep guiding us as we strive on this entrepreneur trading journey. Thank you. Amen.